What is up, guys? Kinross here, coming at you with another how to make a montage tutorial today, and I'm going to be showing you this little Minimax effect. Yeah, I did it in my Wreck-It edit, and I think it's a very unnoticeable effect, but it's something that kind of grabs your eye, grabs your attention a little bit for a split second, which is the effects that I really like to incorporate. I like to keep people's attention and just kind of throw something at them. I found this effect from my boy Compular, so I doubt he's watching this, but if he is, I love you. It's a great effect. But basically what this is how these colors stretch across the screen. So if I go ahead and solo this layer, and then I solo my Minimax layer, which is what the effect is called. Apparently I like to have fun naming things. I don't even remember that, but it's how it's stretched across the screen. So if I hide it, you can see the colors are like, I don't know, yeah, like that. It's a very subtle effect, and I don't recommend you use it in like a long duration or anything like that, but it's something that on a beat or a shot or a sync or anything like that, just a sync point, you can use it. It looks really good with diamond camo. I don't have a clip on me right now with diamond camo, but it does look a lot better with that. I'm just going to be showing it right now to you with gold camo though, because that's what we have. So basically I just have another composition set up here. I have the song here, so if I just ram preview what I have some timer mapping done, just a little bit of syncing. So you can see basically he shoots here on this sync point, and then it's normal speed, and then it speeds up, and then once it hits this sync point, it slows down, and then it'll speed up again on the shot, which I should probably do because that would make it look a little better. Actually, you know what? I'll put it to when he. Same point I did in my edit. I'll just speed this up there. So now that we have that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is now that we have our timer mapping and syncing done, this does look a lot better with a little pan crop. Pan crop is another way of saying scaling. But what we're going to do on the slow part, when it begins to get slow, we're just going to go to this and hold Shift S to bring out our scale. If you already have your timer mapping out, otherwise just hit S and it'll bring that out. But you know, it's how you do. I'm just going to go to this, hit page down once or keyframe over here. And I'm going to change the scale to like 115, so we get a little bit of a scale boost here, and it just goes bam. And then on the gunshot, we're going to bring it back down to 100. Usually I don't do scaling like this, but I'm going to do another tutorial on how I do my pan crop and scaling and stuff like that. So also going to do a workflow tutorial on this, which I think is going to be kind of cool. I think that series went down pretty well. So now that we have this, it goes fast, slow, which is where we want our Minimax in this part, and then fast again. Which is how I do syncing. I like going fast, slow, fast. It adds some variation. I just think it looks good, but that's not the purpose of this tutorial. So now what we're going to do is Minimax and all your effects in an edit is something that you want to add on the end, after you've done all your syncing and flow and gunshots and stuff like that. So what I usually do is I go to layer, new, add an adjustment layer here, and then we're going to add the effect. It's called Minimax. Just add it on here. What you're going to want to do is change it to just horizontal. The difference is if it's horizontal and vertical, it looks like this, and it kind of looks like an optical flare, like sun reflecting on the ground thing, and it looks kind of weird. It can be cool if you want to do an effect like that. That's awesome. That's up to you. But we're just going to do just horizontal here. And on our first sync keyframe, we're just going to keyframe the radius at 0. We're going to go forward like 2 frames, change it to anywhere from like 10 to 12. I don't know. It's totally up to you. You can go more than that if you want to. You can go to 16 or something to make it more noticeable. But like I said, I usually do it as a more subtle effect with your colors on, which is another word for color correction. With your colors on, it's going to look a lot better. So now that we have that, we are just going to go to our graph editor here. We just want to edit this, make it look a little bit better, and enable this keyframe with a timer mapping, or not timer mapping, with a easy ease. We're going to drag this out all the way, and then we're going to enable this with an easy ease, and then we're going to drag this up. So now what we have here is a clip that the Minimax gets really big very fast, and then it slowly fades out. So it's a little bit more noticeable, but it's still going really fast to a point where it's not going to be like crazy. Where you'll notice it in like the preview and stuff because it's the only effect on it and there's no colors on it, but Other than that, that's pretty much it for the effect. I know it's simple, but it's something that I really wanted to show you guys just of the pure awesomeness that it has. So if you like this video, go ahead and leave it a like. Tell me in the comments what you thought. Leave me other ideas for tutorials in the future. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. I'm out. Peace.